All right, here we go. Two burly boys played Pokemon in their youth. One had to grow up, the other stayed true. Now the large grown-up child can name all of them, but the other guy probably 510. Now what can they do? Why don't they review? Now we'll talk about them till we die.
Die? Welcome, everybody. I'm Frank.
And I'm Joachim.
And this is your Certified Pokemoment, where we feature and talk about one Pokemon evolution line every week.
Today's featured Pokemon is...
Milcery.
Oh,
Milcery.
Milcery.
All right. This is interesting.
Yeah, a very milquetoast Pokemon.
Yeah,
Get it, 'cause milk?
I got it. Okay, this is not a monkey Pokemon.
I'm aping out.
Alright, so this is a Pokemon I am extremely neutral on.
Yeah, it's pretty neutral. Alcremie's kind of cool.
Alcremie's neat. I like all the different forms she can take, and she did get a Gigantamax. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's something. I know Katrina, my wife, she really likes Alcremie. She thinks Alcremie's adorable.
I do think Alcremie is one of those cool Pokemon that, in real life, I'm probably not going to be a Pokemon trainer. I might just have an Alcremie. That's nice. Just a little cream-based
Really?
Pokemon. Yeah, why not?
Okay, but I guess in this situation, you're not thinking you get 6 max. You're just thinking, I'm living in my house with some Pokemon.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to have more than 6.
Yeah.
But I could...
Milcery would be one. Or
Alcremie. Milcery is very boring. I don't know if it's Milcery, Milcery. I don't want... They would have put a K there if they wanted it to be...
Yeah, I'll try and look it up later, and we'll see about that. But we're going to stick with Milcery for now. Milcery is a fairy-type Pokemon with a 100% female gender ratio.
Aww.
And it is known as the cream Pokemon.
Aww.
Yes, very cute. And it evolves in a very unique way.
Why is it 100% female? Is it because it's milk-based?
Feminine? Milk, it's very funny. Maybe that could be headcanon, but I don't know. They just made it very feminine looking. Not that feminine Pokemon can't be.
Because I feel like often feminine Pokemon are male.
Like Gardevoir's 50-50.
Yeah.
So. And when it evolves into Alcremie by holding any one of its candies and then spinning within the game, that's what makes it evolve. It's still pure fairy, and it's still the cream Pokemon.
Yeah, I think that's neat.
It is. It is. I like it a lot. As long as our main character can still spin, I think that's great because you're literally whipping the cream, the milk, you know. Fairy types are great. I do love fairy types. And there are dozens of different Alcremie looks.
Oh, yeah.
Dozens. Like,
I'm like 140 something?
I mean, looking at Cerebi, there's definitely a lot.
Gosh.
Okay, hold on. I can do this. We can do this math ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What's 63? On Cerebi, they show 63 different Alcremies.
I don't know why I thought there'd be that many.
No. There are, I think, yes, it looks like 7 different candies.
Wait, is it taking into account all of the different, the shiny alternate forms?
Well, the shiny alternate form, I think, is always going to be gray.
Oh, okay. So it's 63 plus the gray one.
I guess. That's
the gray version with all the different, like, headbands.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Okay.
But, I mean, it can be a bunch of different colors. There's, like, the pure milk color. There's, like, a really nice pink, a slight green, a slight blue, a more yellow, a more pure white, yellow and pink. I mean, there's a ton you can do. Pick your favorite, really. And they get, like, progressively more strange and kind of harder to get. Like, with vanilla cream with the strawberry sweet, spin clockwise quickly in the day. That's how you get that one. Then we get all the way down to the last one. Spin, they say anti-clockwise instead of counterclockwise, for over 10 seconds at dusk. That's how you get this specific one with the ribbon suite that has pink, yellow, and blue on it.
But it has to be holding the ribbon suite.
Yes, because then it'll have the ribbons.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. There's a lot of different ways to get all these different Alcremies. Very interesting. And since we just talked about Alcremies, shiny, Milcery shiny is like ghostly white with gray
that's
eyes. Cool. It is kind of neat. I like it. And then its Gigantamax form, I was hoping to see a bigger picture of it, but it's a giant multi-tiered cake where you can see all the different candies.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, I like it. It's cute. So as far as its abilities go, it gets 2 abilities, one normal, one hidden. They're both veils. Its normal ability is Sweet Veil, prevents itself and ally Pokemon from falling asleep. All right.
Okay, so
sure.
Now it's I guess that's pretty okay in competitive, right? Doubles.
Being immune to sleep is great, but sleep claws exist in a lot of competitive, which says it's kind of like it's a rule because sleep can be overpowered, but you can only put one of your opponent's Pokemon to sleep at a time. That's basically it. They don't want you to like spam sleep on all the opponent's Pokemon because it can be kind of overpowered. I don't know if sleep clause is mandatory in like competitive, or if that's just kind of like a, hey, I won't do it if you don't do it sort of deal.
Yeah.
But, and then Aroma Veil, it protects itself and its allies from attacks that limit their move choices. That is so specific. Yeah.
So like what? Like what's the one that makes you have to use your same move again?
Encore.
Encore.
What's the other one? There's another one.
Is there one that like limits you can't use moves of a certain type? Because that would limit your move choices.
Maybe. I know like Mud Sport, I think, doesn't allow the move of electric type moves. Or maybe it just makes them not do anything. I can't remember. This seems so specific. So, fun fact, Lechonk and Oinkologne are the only Pokemon that have this ability as a non-hidden ability. Spritzy, Aromatisse, and Dashbun all have this as a hidden ability. But I think this is a pretty bad ability, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't think it's pretty... I think Sweet Veil is just better. So being pure fairy, Alcremie is only going to have 2 weaknesses. Poison and Steel. Great. There you go. I don't know if I've mentioned this before. I always thought Bug should be super effective to fairy, just because, if we're going off of like fairy tale logic for fairies and everything, I think the idea of like a big bug attacking a fairy, it just seems normal. Plus, Bug needs something.
Yeah, I actually that would be great because fairy's still great, right?
Yeah, one of the weakest types being super effective against one of the all-time best types. Yeah. That's something that could really level things out.
Does Bug resist fairy at all?
Bug does half damage to fairy. I don't get why.
I mean, you could also say the reverse. Like, imagine little fairies. They're like they would fight bugs and they'd be like good at it.
I can imagine. I can also see like a fairy taming a beetle or a snail and riding them around. Cute. I don't know. I like my logic more because I like bug types.
Pokédex entry? You want to?
Yeah, let's do. Jokum, you do Sword and Shield, and I'm going to do Scarlet and Violet.
Okay,
because there's only 2 generations they've been around. Might as well do all of them.
The Sword entry for Milcery says, this Pokemon was born from sweet-smelling particles in the air. Its body is made of cream.
Aww.
They say that any patisserie visited by Milcery is guaranteed success and good fortune. That's cute.
That is pretty cute. I mean, again, simple entries for a simple Pokemon.
Yeah, it's not much to do with the milk.
Scarlet and Violet. Scarlet, the more sweet aromas it absorbs, the more its body swells. Milcery will deflate when its energy level drops.
That's cute. So it only absorbs sweet aromas, right? Because if it's near like a restroom, it's not going to absorb the gross aromas.
I don't think so.
I hope so.
That'd be awful.
I hope not. I mean, I hope.
Wait, what? What are you saying?
I hope so to the I don't think so.
It's Violet entry. Moving on from that. When attacked, it tackles its foe and covers them in cream. With its foe either blinded or astonished by deliciousness.
Okay.
Milcery flees.
The flavors are melting on my tongue.
This is bad, man. We gotta clean up a bit. All right.
I don't think there's anything wrong with what we're saying.
You're laughing for a very specific reason.
I'm laughing at the flavors are melting on my tongue. Where the heck is the Oh, it's all the way down here.
Is there a different entry for each form?
Oh my gosh, there's a different entry for every color.
No way are they all that different.
Well, yes. Oh, okay, let's go through that. Sword and Shield. When it trusts a trainer, this is for like, I don't know, it's basic color. When it trusts a trainer, it will treat them to berries. It's decorated with cream. Shield. When Alcremie is content, the cream it secretes from its hands becomes sweeter and richer. I'm just gonna go through these. Sword. The moment it evolved, it took on a sweet and tart flavor. That is because of this way its cells spontaneously shifted during evolution. Shield. The cells that compose its cream fluctuated suddenly during evolution, giving the cream a sweet and tart flavoring. I can't go through every one of these.
There's gotta be a different flavor for each and every one.
Insane. For each and every one of the colors, not the like the
a bitter
ribbons.
flavor, a mixed flavor, salty, sour, refreshing, aromatic, sweet, and tart.
Each one has a different
complex flavor. Oh, and then there's the Gigantamax. You want to read a Gigantamax?
Yeah, I'll just do Gigantamax.
All right, there we go.
The
That one actually is important.
All right. Cream pours endlessly from this. Read it like a Warhammer. Cream pours endlessly from this Pokemon's body. The cream stiffens when compressed by an impact. A harder impact results in harder cream.
So that's very funny. But it's like mixing cornstarch and water. You can't like put pressure and like sink your finger into it. You need to do it nice and slow.
What do you call that? Non-Newtonian fluid or something?
Yeah.
Shield. It launches swarms of missiles, each made of cream and loaded with 100,000 kilocalories. Get hit by one of these and your head will swim.
Wow, 100,000 kilocalories.
It's funny that they measure the payload in calories.
Yeah, that is so good.
Oh,
okay, maybe
funny.
this Pokemon's a bit cooler.
That's pretty
than I
great.
thought.
That's really fun.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, Scarlet and Violet.
That's grade A theming. There's some Pokemon that's theming is really weak. That's great. they went full cream on this one, full fat.
Scarlet and Violet lowered the amount of dex entries for all of its forms, and by lowered I mean shortened. Sorry. So it's normal Scarlet and Violet dex entries, starting with Scarlet. Desserts that Alcremie have decorated with their cream have a rich, sweet flavor and bring happiness to all who eat them. That's like base form.
Wholesome.
And then Violet, Alcremie that have been cherished produce exquisite cream. So trainers always raise them lovingly.
My Alcremie would have the best cream.
Yep. And then its other Scarlet and Violet entries are the same, where it just switches up, gives it a sweet and tart flavor.
Oh, that's the difference.
It switches up flavor, you know.
So the flavor text changes, if you will.
The flavor text, yes. All right, cool. So I did not know there was a different dex entry for each flavor. That is something new I have learned.
Wow. What a great opportunity for us to learn about these fake creatures.
You always got to spin it.
I love these fake creatures. Move pool.
All right. Just guessing. I don't know how great it's gonna be. Upon evolution, it gets the move Decorate. To this day, it is the only Pokemon that can learn this move.
Besides,
nope.
Mew can't learn it.
I mean, I don't think this move is a TM. It can only learn it if it's a TM.
Oh. What about the artist cow?
Smeargle? It is a dog, first of all.
Looks like a cow.
Artist
cow dog. What is it?
I mean, it can sketch it, sure, but it can't technically learn it through level up.
Okay.
It can sketch it. So it's a fairy-type move. It is a non-damaging attack. Battle effect. The user sharply boosts the target's attack and special attack stat by decorating them. So this is meant to be a doubles move.
Okay.
You can raise your...
Double cream.
What?
It's double cream. Never mind.
Okay.
Because it's...
I'm so unappreciated in my time.
Yes.
Let's see. It gets moves like Aromatic Mist, which boosts the special defense stat of an ally by using a mysterious aroma. It gets... Draining Kiss, Charm, Attract, Acid Armor, Dazzling Gleam, Recover, Misty Terrain, and Entrainment. Those are the only moves it gets by level up. Not great. I would say Dazzling Gleam and Recover are really the only good ones.
Yeah.
I mean, Acid Armor is fine, but like, I don't know. I mean, you boost your defense stat, but...
Is Acid Armor poison type?
Yep. Doesn't do damage, though.
Oh, yeah. So it doesn't really matter.
Technical Machines. Let's see if these are any better. Magical Leaf. That's pretty cool. Psyshock. Drain Punch. It can learn Drain Punch. Giga Drain, Energy Ball, Play Rough, Solar Beam.
Solar Beam.
Solar Beam. It's a lot of
Interesting.
grass type attacks.
It's really interesting.
Why?
I don't know. It's not grass. It's milk.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but
Milk is kind of like the grass of a cow.
Milk comes from the grass.
You're right. You're right.
All right, stats. Holy crap. Some of these stats are a lot higher than I ever would have imagined. HP, 65.
Yeah.
Attack, 60.
Okay.
Trust me, you're not going to need it. Defense, 75.
Okay.
More respectable than I would have guessed. Special attack, 110.
Oh, wow. Nice.
That is 10 points below Weavile, the Pokemon we did last week.
In the equivalent of attack. Like Weavile's attack.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Special defense, 121. That is a really
Whoa.
good special defense.
Wow. Put some respect on the cream.
And then speed is 64. It's not the fastest boy, but like, dang.
You mean girl.
Girl, oh, you're right.
It's literally girl dinner.
It was boy with B-O-I. Why can't I learn Drain Punch? It's so random. It doesn't even have like
that's a physical attack.
Physical fighting type attack. It doesn't even have like a funny gimmick. You're like, oh, of course you're gonna learn Drain Punch because it's the punch Pokemon, like a bowl of punch. No, it's cream.
That would be great. A bowl of punch Pokemon.
They can learn Drain Punch.
They should do Hawaii again as a region, and then do like Hawaiian Joe, the Hawaiian Punch guy, and he's Hawaiian Punch, right? Golden Go looks like a food mascot, so why not make Hawaiian Punch?
Hawaiian Joe, that is so good. No, I do not like Sun and Moon. I don't care for the island aesthetic. I've never really liked the island aesthetic. I think it's kind of boring.
I think they need to do something other than Europe and Japan.
I mean, they did. They just. Oh no, never mind. Paldea is freaking.
It's very Spain, not.
Well, it
I wish
Spain.
I wish they leaned way harder into that.
They should have. They definitely should have.
There's so much more they could have done.
What's the next region you want to say? What would you like to be based off of then?
I don't know. India, that might be cool.
India would be
finally
cool.
see those Indian elephants that Raichu is so famous for.
I know. It's about time. I don't want to
Brazil.
I don't want to be basic. I think Australia would be pretty cool though. You can give Kamala an evolution. Also, you just said Brazil. Your little duck friend, Quackball, would definitely have to get like an alternate form or featured somewhere.
Or he could be.
Wait! You said it could be native. I'm grabbing your face.
No, he could be native.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Quaxley's Dex entry says it came from a different place.
Oh, that'd be such a great opportunity to like lean into like South America or more specific.
I really hope I'm getting that right. Actually.
Yeah, actually. It'd be a shame to to wrap every South American country into one region.
Yeah.
But like a South American region that's like, it's got like a Chile/Peru area.
I mean, you could argue that like Unova is going to be the only American region we ever got.
Yeah, it's North American basically.
Yeah. Quaxley's Scarlet Dex entry says the Pokemon migrated to Paldea from distant lands long ago. Wow, that'd be really cool. But this is not the Quaxley episode. Can't wait for that episode. When you get to Quackball, Wet, Fed, and Dead, you're going to go off.
Am I?
Go off.
Am I?
I know how much you love that big-butted duck.
I don't. It's a duck. Anyways, we'll see if my opinion changes.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
Let's talk more about this milk.
Yeah. Oh.
Alcremie.
Yes, Alcremie. I don't know what I was thinking of.
Duck milk.
Let's think about alternate forms here. Now, it is so hard to get alternate forms out of this Pokemon because it already has dozens. But what if Milcery had a branching evolution? What other milk-based thing could it be?
Cheesery.
Jokum, you are blowing my mind. A cheese alternate form would go so hard.
And so its name is Alcremie when it evolves, right? That's alchemy and cream, basically.
Yes.
What's another type of like old magic that can use cheese, like occult cheese? Alchemy.
That's a good question.
Astrala cheese. Anyways, the name doesn't matter.
Astrala cheese is pretty good, actually. Right. You're really cooking here.
Cheese based Yeah, just a cheese-based Pokemon. Like it can be all sorts of. There's a Camembert version. There's a Swiss cheese version. It changes patterns and color.
You are popping
I am.
off. They did this with Poltergeist. They just did a different kind of tea.
Yeah, different flavor.
Yeah, they could keep doing that. They could keep doing different types of tea. They could do different types of cheese with Melcery. Oh my gosh. Bulbapedia's trivia section for Melcery is extremely short. I'm talking one sentence.
What is it?
Melcery appears to be based on a drop of milk or a blob of cream.
No dip.
It does give the name origin. Melcery may be a combination of milk and sorcery. I never got sorcery, but the alchemy makes sense.
That makes so much more sense. That's amazing.
Yeah. Mahamil. Mahamil? Oh, is this its Japanese name? Maybe a combination of maho, which means magic, and milk.
Maho.
So I think saying Melcery is correct. Melcery would be correct. And then I'll do Alcremie. Gosh, my respect levels for Alcremie are rising as we speak, man. Alcremie's trivia section's a bit longer. I know I just counted it earlier, but just to confirm, Alcremie has the most different recognized forms of all Pokemon with 64. I said 63 earlier.
No,
maybe they're
you weren't
counting.
Yeah.
This consists of 9 named forms, each with 7 variants corresponding to the type of sweet plus the Gigantamax. That's the other one they're counting.
I see.
Despite having the most different recognized forms, Alcremie only has 9 Pokedex entries, one for each named form, making it the Pokemon with the second most Pokedex entries for a single Pokemon as a generation.
Arceus?
Maybe for unknown? Oh, wait. Oh, it's Minior. Prior to the release of Pokemon Home, Alcremie was tied with Minior as being under the most Pokedex color groupings. This is different. With a total of 6, the distinction is now held by Vivillon with 9 Pokedex entry color groupings.
Okay.
But what's
But
the Pokemon with
the most Dex entries.
do you want to Google that really quick?
Yeah.
And then I'll talk about Alcremie appears to be based on whipped cream or Eton Mess, a British dessert made of fruit, meringue, and whipped cream. Its Gigantamax form may be based on a wedding cake. Eton Mass.
Eaten. I think it's Eaten.
Eaten Mass. Oh yeah, that's cream and fruit, all right.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, it looks good.
Yeah, it does. Well, the English finally made something that looks good.
I think there's so many British things that look good.
I mean, I don't know. Beans
I would
on
eat
toast
I would
and
eat the
blood
things
sausage.
with the... Yeah, I think that... Beans on toast is a little boring, but
Yeah.
I would eat blood sausage.
I've had it. It's not great. Alcremie may be based on a combination of alchemy and cream, creme, or creamy.
We can't find the Pokemon with the longest, with the most Pokédex entries, so we're gonna give up.
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't even know where to begin searching for that. We tried Googling it, but nothing was coming up. Somebody on Reddit was like, "Oh, the longest Dex entry," but we didn't click it.
Yeah, no, I don't want to. I don't care.
No. One day when we're reading trivia on the Pokemon, we'll find it out.
We'll be like, wow, this is a pretty long Dex entry.
Yeah. So we always like to talk about strategy, right? I don't know why I'm always sitting here saying, "Yeah, I don't really know about this one." These
are strategies, not for competitive. This is just, hey, I caught this Pokemon. What can I do with it?
It's got a Gigantamax, right? So that's nice. And it's not just...
You can't use it anymore.
No, but if you're doing a playthrough of Gen 8, because it's a very easy game to replay.
Yeah. I actually have no idea. I have no concept of Gen 8.
Yeah, you never played Gen 8.
It was a bad
game.
Ugly tree, pop in.
You're such a child. You're such a child. Oh, I care about this one tree in my game of fantastical fake creatures.
It's a AAA game. A AAA game.
I couldn't care less. You know what else is a AAA game? The original Legend of Zeldas. They all look bad. All games look bad and different.
The original Legends of Zeldas were all like
highly pixelated.
Yes, because they're all back old
and they look bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was the era.
Yeah.
There's so many better looking games on the Nintendo Switch.
But they don't have to look perfectly realistic like a freaking Call of Duty map or something. Or what's this new game that's coming out? Ark, That's not a new game, but joke.
You look so dumb right now.
No, I don't. I will die on this
Frank,
hill.
I'll let you die on that hill. It's okay.
Yeah, fine. I won't go off. There's no point.
Go off, sister.
You guys got to stop complaining about trees.
No.
Anyway, look, you want to catch an Alcremie, do it. It's going to be fun to have on the team. It's a fairy type, not a lot of weaknesses.
It'll hit for good damage, too, with that special attack.
Hit for very good damage.
Don't teach it physical attack moves like that one punch move.
One punch.
Anyways.
Don't do that. Just give it the good variety of move. If you have a Sunny Day user on the team.
Oh yeah, it's a good double battle Pokemon.
It is. It had all of its its abilities and a lot of its moves. They're really good for double battles. So
if you're playing through the newest DLC, what is that one? The Shattered Disc?
The Shattered Disc.
Is it called
Indigo Disc?
Indigo Disc. If you're playing through the Indigo Disc, it's all double battles, right? That's pretty cool.
There are some double. Is it all double battles? I can't even remember.
I remember watching you play it. It seemed like a lot of double battles. Yeah. So
why
not?
That's pretty
Take
great.
Alcremie in there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. You can use Decorate. You have a Sunny Day or a Droughtmaw like Torkoal or Ninetales, and then you Solar Beam. Just pop off with that. Yeah.
Pop off,
not
sis.
Too bad. Man, I am still obsessed with the cheese variant he came up with. That is such a good idea. They need to do that ASAP. Let's check out some merch, Jokum.
I love this part.
This is the part of the show where we look at merch.
Sorry if you can hear my chair creaking. It's that cheap gaming chair that everyone buys because it's awesome.
All right. Okay.
I have this gaming chair too. We have the same chair. I like it too. It's just creaky.
Dang, there's a pretty decent amount of Alcremie merch. So
Whoa, there's so much Alcremie merch.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
So we've talked about like those Halloween Haunted Village things. There's a Lickitung candy store.
Oh, that's so cute.
There's a little Gibble eating and a popping out front with the Phantom. There's the Alcremie in the... Why is this doing that? There's an Alcremie in the corner with a little Misdreavus behind it. You can see Gengar and Apom and Sableye in the window.
That's so good.
That is so... Dang. I need this entire village.
I wish we weren't going through hyperinflation right now because I'd love to buy that.
Each one is $40 and they're all out of stock on Pokemon Center's website. But not just that. I mean, there are like plushes. All the Alcremie plushes are sold out. Now they don't have one for every form. There's the Alcremie Poképlush 10-inch and a 9 1/4 inch one. That's the Matcha Cream, the green version.
Oh.
And then there's this cute little holiday cookie plate.
That is great.
There's Slurpuff, Milcery, Quaxley, Sprigatito and Fuecoco. There's the Alcremie.
That's pretty darn cute.
That is incredibly cute.
Oh my gosh, I want to be a homeowner and have like cute little like Pokemon sets like that. I'm looking at there's so much nice like Alcremie like tea set looking stuff. That's so nice. I just want to. Yeah. No, I want a tea set.
Yeah.
I want to just have a little tea set.
Yeah.
I'll cook Norwegian waffles and just have people over, have little strawberries on Norwegian waffles.
Yeah, with some whipped cream, so it looks like Alcremie.
Yeah, sure. Whipped cream on my Waffelkock. Waffelkock that's Norwegian for waffle cake.
Cock is Norwegian for cake?
Yes.
You silly little country. Norwegians are the silliest.
Anyways.
They're just the silliest country.
Oh my god.
So that cookie plate also exists as ornaments. It exists as an apron. And then there's a Gigantamax Alcremie plush. 16 1/4. Oh my gosh, I'm lightheaded from laughing at Norwegians.
16 1/4 inches. That's pretty cool.
And it's $60.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd get that. I like the little Alcremies better.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
They are. I'm really appreciating.
That's some great
Alcremie.
merch. I feel like I don't know where exactly they stand in like total representation.
Pretty good
though.
It's pretty good, honestly. We've searched Pokemon we thought would be more popular, and I've gotten much less results.
Yeah.
All right. Joking, what are we doing?
And I want to say there it is.
Yep,
It's
that's
close.
it. That's it.
Please
It's made by Fur Affinity.
Hey, they even did shiny. They did the same thing, but also in shiny.
It was an extremely fat Alcremie with big boobs holding a cake.
That's pretty cool. I feel like we can go further though.
Even further beyond.
Oh, that's so cute.
A full art Alcremie card.
That's so cute.
That's adorable. That is really
I would
good.
100% have an Alcremie. They're so cute.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. Oh, what is that? Is this a fallen Alcremie?
I think so. Oh, Terminal Montage.
Oh, sick. Oh, it was his Gigantamax
Yeah.
video where they all fought each other. Must have been. Okay, so we're
not a
doing
whole lot of-
pretty good.
Honestly, based on the cream aesthetic, I thought there would be more Alcremie funny art, but
Yeah, and Melcery like inflates itself and deflates itself, but this is hey, you know what? The Earth is healing. You know what? Scroll back up really quick, just a little bit more, right there. Is that like a fan-made evolution?
that's kind of cool.
It is. That is adorable.
Yeah, that's really cute.
So ever since Duraludon got Arch-Aludon as an evolution, and now he's like, okay, here's the thing with Gigantamaxes. They don't need to be final evolved to do that. Meowth, Pikachu, Eevee. We've talked about this before. So it would be cool to see Alcremie get an evolution in the future. I would rather see Jokum's cheese idea come to fruition, but getting an Alcremie evolution could be cool.
I will always be team getting another evolution over team regional variant. I think regional variants take away from the glory that is the original Pokemon.
I disagree. I think regional variants give variety and perhaps can help expand on lore.
Anyways, now that we're done with looking for lust, we will look for love in this next segment. Woo! This is the part of the show where the boys discuss how edible the pocket monsters that we focused on won't belong. Turn up and come along to the segment of the show. Yes, indeed, it is that part of the show where we court cream and then also eat it, which will be exciting.
Dude,
and
this might be the first
it.
10 out of 10.
All right. Wedding.
Wed.
They're so cute. And they're not an animal, which helps a lot.
It's literal food. You are marrying
I
literal
would
food.
rather marry food than like a weasel or a mole.
How do you think touching this thing would be? Do you think your hand will pass
cream.
right through it?
I think it's cream. I think it's psychically held together cream.
So do you think you could push your hand through it?
I think in theory, yeah, I could push my hand through it.
So hugging it, you'd have to be extremely gentle.
Actually, is it? I feel like it has to be. It has to just be really thick cream.
Really, maybe like, I don't want to use this word, but maybe like gelatinous cream?
Maybe.
I don't think it has like a jello consistency, but you know what I mean.
I mean,
like a thick texture, soft,
I
squishy.
want to say all the really fluffy bits are cream, and then all the more round bits are just like the Pokemon on the inside, right? Like it's got a bunch of cream accents on it. I need to look at a picture of it again. Yeah, I want to say that it's mostly cream, but there's like a little Pokemon on the inside. Oh, it's really small.
Did you see
Now
the
I'm
height? Did you
uncomfortable.
see the height?
No, it just looks
Guess,
small. I'm
guess.
looking at it. A foot.
It is exactly a
1
foot
foot.
tall.
Yeah, okay. I might have to change my answer.
It's pretty rough.
Because also its head is like halfway down its body. The rest of its height is taken up. Okay, no.
By that little whipped cream.
It's pretty
on
much
top.
its head is at like the 50% line.
Yeah.
It
is so
It's so
tiny.
small and it's
like
made out of
this
cream.
big.
I think I'm going to have to change.
Like this
That
big.
is That's nothing. That's like Lurantis, except Lurantis.
Lurantis was like 2 foot something.
But really?
Wasn't she?
No, I feel like Lurantis was pretty short. But anyways, my problem with this is Lurantis at least had like a non-liquid form.
Yeah.
This is a cream thing, and it's like the amount of its body that I'm assuming is tangible.
Lurantis was 2'11".
If this is wed.
Yeah.
So we're going to be holding hands. That's important.
Yep.
We're going to be cuddling. That's
Sharing
important.
little smooches.
Sharing little smooches.
Oh, so
The
yummy.
smooches will be good.
Oh,
That's a 1 point. That's 1 point alone. But also,
so small.
and is that mold? Is that cream gonna get moldy? Like
There's no way.
No, I'm sure the
food Pokemon don't get moldy.
Okay, no, but the cream she exudes, right? Like onto like if she's standing somewhere, is there gonna be a little bit of cream left?
Once she creams,
Yeah.
Why
are you
I
laughing
think that cream is officially at that point solely food.
Yeah.
It can get old. It can go bad.
Okay.
I think she leave.
Like
I feel
if
like it'd be extremely inconvenient if she. I think she can control the cream.
Yeah.
So I don't think she'd leave cream sauce. I think she could walk across a sofa. And not.
So
leave
you could
cream.
like pet her head, and you're not gonna just like slurp off.
She might
whipped cream.
feel wet, but your hand will come out dry.
Okay.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
All right. That's kind of gross. She's like an aquatic animal.
I still probably give her a 4.5.
I think it's better than the mole.
Better than the mole.
I want to go.
better
I'm
than
gonna
the
go
bird.
4.9 because no, maybe
Did you just give Weavile a 4.9?
That was... Oh, crap. Did I?
I think so.
Oh, my gosh. What's wrong with me?
I think
Oh my
Alcremie's a
gosh.
solid 4.
Should I get that checked out? No. I'll give
We need to put all
Alcremie...
this in a list so we
I
can
know.
go back to
We'll
it.
make a list. I think I'm going to give Alcremie 4.5. Because not an animal.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, I love that about it. But so
Babe,
small.
I love that about you. That you're not an animal.
I'm still probably gonna stick with a 4.
Okay, that's respectable. Now,
Fed.
no. I want to talk about. I want to Gajinka, little like cute Alcremie wife. Amazing.
She loves to bake.
She's so
It's her-
sweet.
she bakes sweets daily.
I would die for her.
Yeah.
I would die for regular Alcremie.
Yeah.
I would die multiple times over
Alcremie's
for Gajinko Alcremie.
human alchemy is probably still pretty short. Like normal human levels are short. But she probably has she's probably soft, really
so
soft to
soft.
touch. Really soft tummy and everything.
So cute.
She has her hair is like really big and fluffy.
Oh.
And she gives you the biggest smiles, and she spins all the time. And she has little cute little like things in her hair, little baubles.
I think this. I want to give the Gajinkas rating. This is a 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
I think this is a very 10 out of 10.
Yeah, we usually don't rank them,
Yeah.
but this is obviously a 10 out of 10. Best A tier wife,
S tier
wife.
Gajinka wife.
Wow.
Anyways,
Fed.
I'm gonna eat this. I'm eating it.
I'm slurping up this creamed Pokemon.
What I assume is once you snap its little neck, it all of a sudden it just goes loose. It goes loose. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to kill it. I think
How
you could
do
just open your
kill
mouth.
this thing. Is it?
I assume there's some solid body in there somewhere.
I think it's just magic holding cream together.
You think so?
This is literally.
I mean,
whipped
but you
cream.
can kill it with a physical attack.
You can knock it out. Yeah.
You can knock it out. Are we assuming that they're immortal?
No, but this is an interesting conundrum.
Yeah.
Regardless, we'll talk about dead in a second. This is extraordinarily edible. This is 10 out of 10. This is just food.
Yeah.
This is our first.
Oh yeah, this is
food
10 out of
Pokemon,
10.
You know,
100%. I think it's cream of the crop.
Yeah.
I think it is beyond delicious. I think it is just delicious.
Really doesn't get much better than
Yeah.
this, right? I mean, you could
Heck yeah.
say Miltank is a cow, so it's gonna create the finest steak in the world or whatever. But like, this is already purely food.
And they talk about how good the cream is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they talk about how.
Oh
great it
my
is.
gosh.
It can paralyze opponents. How astonishingly good its cream is.
That's amazing. Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, there's nothing more to say. This is just a good Pokemon.
Now,
Yeah.
do you think you could kill it with your bare hands? I might be able to.
I think this Pokemon is actually very easy to kill. Yes, if it really has something meaty or solid in the middle of it, something we can physically hit. Yes, I think I can kill it.
What are some
It's not
moves that it's
fast.
going to be using? Like, like you could say all sorts of Pokemon can use Hyper Beam. We're not going to say like we're going to find a Herdier who can use Hyper Beam and we're going to kill it.
Right.
But this is just the move that would probably use, right? A Flamigo would use some kind of punching moves.
So we always say that this Pokemon is one we find in the wild, not one that has access to TMs through a trainer. So, its most powerful attack it can learn is Dazzling Gleam. It is an 80 damage fairy type move.
Yeah.
The user damages opposing Pokemon by emitting a powerful flash.
Right. I think you run up to it with your eyes closed.
This isn't just hurting our eyes. This is something that'll hurt our skin.
Yeah. But also, I feel as though a human can tank an 80 attack. 80 special. Oh, 120. What was it? Special attack? 110.
It is very high special attack.
All right.
110.
I still think I tank it and then I get on top of it and then I just put all my body weight on its little neck.
You think prep time, I bring a big straw.
I mean, prep time, I'm going to bring a shotgun.
Every time.
Yeah.
That's why the
that's
prep time section is useless.
No,
'cause
it's
you just
not.
say the same thing every time.
But there's, okay, with Weavile, I needed a lion cage. I'm going to get a shotgun with this one.
We're not getting back into that.
I wouldn't bring a shotgun to Wailord. Anyways, but Metal Bat, we have to do Metal Bat. Without Metal Bat, I give myself a 75% chance of winning.
I was going to say 70. So.
Okay, cool. Metal Bat, I give myself an 85.
I was going to say 90.
90?
I don't think it can do anything to me.
I mean, it could use Dazzling Gleam twice. Because you really want to make sure that you're not just hitting cream. You're not when you swing that bat. You don't want to just hit the top of its head. You want to actually make sure you get contact with that middle part.
Its speed is 64.
Oh, that's a good point.
Didn't we say that's technically faster than the human's 55 to 60 speed? But
I'm 65.
So you're 1 speed point faster.
Yes, I am. So I blitz it.
Here we go again.
This is an official blitzing moment.
We should create a sound bite to play whenever you blitz it. Wait. Jokum. We need to create a sound bite where you say, this is a certified blitzing moment, and then it plays Blitzel's Pokemon cry.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe it's like a lightning flash?
Maybe a sound that's just like something just me yelling Blitz, and then just like with like the sound of Blitzel in the background of like thunder.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're keeping this in.
No, we're not.
Okay.
Because what happens if we don't make it like that?
We should make it like that.
Okay, we should, but I don't want to keep it in.
Okay.
It needs to be a surprise.
Okay, fine. You're gonna blitz it, whatever. I think we have a pretty good chance of beating this cream.
100% with a shotgun.
Sure. Yeah, if we have a long distance shot, I think we're good to go. Just to be different, I'm gonna say a crossbow.
I think the crossbow is considerably worse. I think it's gonna pass through it.
And a gun won't.
I think it's gonna be like a shotgun with like
bullets won't. Wait.
Buckshot will explode the cream. If I shot a 22 into it, I think it would just go right through. But I think with like a buckshot, it's gonna completely dissipate it.
I think Jokum's crazy and doesn't know what he's talking about.
I think Frank is rude and insensitive. Don't do that. I'm sure that sounds. I don't think that sounds good.
It's ASMR, baby.
Anyways, yeah, we're killing it. It's
easy to kill, delicious to eat.
Oh my gosh.
Fine.
More serviceable than a mole to wed.
Yeah, the mole, the bird, the bug, better than all of them.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Hey, listen, we're ending this episode with me having a lot more respect for Alcremie.
Yeah, I like Alcremie now.
Out of all the Gen 8 Pokemon I expected you to like love or hate, this is not one I expected you to love.
Yeah. It's good Pokemon.
I mean, you've been so blech about Pokemon like Lantern.
Yeah. Boring Pokemon.
And you're a trash man.
Okay.
But Alcremie, for as boring as I thought it was, there's a lot of interest here. I don't know if I'd put it on a team. Because I like dual types for teams.
Yeah, just single fairies kind of.
But fairy is still a good type. And you know what? If grassy terrain is up, and it might boost the power of grass type moves, I'll have to get back to.
I'm honestly considering Milcery and Alcremie for my Indigo Shard. No, Indigo Disc playthrough.
Yeah, Jokum's been swapping out tons of Pokemon. He has a Weezing named Big Tex and a lot of cool Pokemon on his team. Using an Alcremie would be fun.
I wanted my Big Tex Weezing to be a Galarian so bad because of the big hat. It would be awesome. But no, you can't get Galarian.
You'd have to transfer it to Sword and Shield, evolve it there, and then transfer it back. And that was just too much work.
I like Big Tex.
Yeah. One of the few Gen 1 Pokemon I think we're actually pretty okay with.
Yeah. Gen 1, you did good. Gen 1 god.
The big ball of gas.
He really stinks. Yeah, big poison. I got a bunch of holes on him. Yeah.
All right. Thank you all so very much for listening.
When he evolves, there's even more, and he's got teeth.
He has 2 heads. 2 heads.
Yeah, there's even more heads.
All right, I'm in on the bit now. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, why don't you rate it 5 stars and leave us a little comment about what your favorite part was. And if you want more Pokemon, why don't you go to my YouTube channel, Let's Be Frank, where I talk about Pokemon all the time. And I've been pumping out a ton of Pokemon-themed shorts lately. I unbox a lot of Pokemon stuff. I tell you guys when I get new plushies. So if you're interested in Pokemon, follow me there. But Pokemon's not the only thing I talk about. You like Legos? Do you like watching people cook? Do you like tier lists? I do all that stuff. And if you do like cooking and want more Jokum here,
me,
that guy, we have a segment on my channel called Taboo Foods. We cook extremely strange or odd dishes. I mean, some people would find them odd. There's a lot of people out there who won't try a cuttlefish. But we did, and it was delicious.
Yeah, it's good. Good enough.
But guys, once again, I say thank you so very much for listening. This has been your certified Poke Moment.